At TICKTALK, we have noticed that our students always seem to get confused between the uses of have and have got. So we thought we would use this video to explain how in one way they are very similar, but in another way they are actually very different. Let's look at two examples. I have a phone and I have got a phone. Both sentences have exactly the same meaning. They both mean that I possess a phone. The difference, however, is that these two identical sounding sentences with identical meanings actually have two very different grammar structures. Let's look at the first sentence. I have a phone. In this sentence, the principal verb is have, and the structure is the same as it would be with almost any other verb. What does this mean? It means it can be in any tense. It can be in the past, the present, the future. It means that if there is an auxiliary verb, that auxiliary verb is dependent on the tense, just like it would be with any other verb or sentence. So, if it's a question in the present simple, for example, we could ask, do you have a phone? Remember, you can't contract have and the subject. You can't say, I've a phone, because in this case, have is not an auxiliary verb, and in English, we can't contract principal verbs to subjects. Let's look at the second sentence. I have got a phone. In this case, have is the auxiliary verb, and got is the principal verb. So what does this mean? Well, it means it has quite a strange structure. First of all, you can contract it with the subject if you want to. I have got a phone can be I've got a phone. But most importantly, it means that we can only use it in the present tense. It's not important if it's affirmative, negative, or if it's a question. You can say, I've got a phone. You can say, I haven't got a phone. You can ask, have you got a phone? But only in the present tense. We can't use it in the past, and we can't use it in the future. By the way, if you feel like you're learning something new during this video, you know what to do. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button to stay up to date. So, what's my advice? My advice is to make it easy for yourself. When you need to express possession, just use have without got. That way you can learn it and practice it in the same way as you would with any other verb. Obviously, if other people use the phrase have got, you need to understand what they mean. But when you have to express it yourself, just use the word have, which really is the most natural and organic way to do so. We are publishing new content on our social networks almost every day. So feel free to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for more videos and posts like this. See you soon.